Hi, I'm Mike Cherniffsky, and you're listening to This Podcast is Uncalled For. Alright, welcome everybody to this episode of the podcast. Again, one I was hoping I would be able to avoid recording, but might as well get it out now. So I am recording this on the evening of September 14, 2024. At the end of a very long week where, I had COVID. So, let's do a little storytelling about what happened. I first noticed things might be going a little wrong the night before, so about a week ago. So on the 7th, just wanted to get out of there, running a tournament, just wanting to be done and everything. The next day, I'm coughing and more irritable than usual, and kind of find out that I have to resend the tournament file from the night before because something happened. Wasn't too happy about it, but did it anyway. And that means having to go up to the office, check that everything was okay, everything was fine, so I don't know what happened. And came back, actually stopped by my dad's to help him out. And while at dad's, oh boy, was I just pissed about something and irritated and irritable. And dad, for his part, wasn't helping things either, making me feel bad and all that. And he thought I might have had an allergy or something. If I have allergies, I don't know about them. So possibly. But regardless, after I got done, I came home and just wound up sleeping the entire afternoon. And it was really weird. At one point, I was sweating a lot. Then the next, with no help from the AC vent overhead, chills, and to alternate between chills and sweating, coughing, starting to get a stuffy nose, and that carried on into Monday. So Monday, I'm asked to come up to the office and help unload a bunch of chess sets onto one of our instructors so he can give them to the kids. Not knowing what was going on, we still have a shitload of face masks at the office, so I put one on and kept it on for pretty much the rest of the day. The rest of the day that I knew I'd be around people. So took care of that and went out to Blue Springs. Mind you, this is supposed to be the first day of classes for me. Out to Blue Springs, did a errand for my dad, doing some price checking on tires for the car that I'm still borrowing because it's still, my regular car is still in the shop. And got price quotes on what 2 tires would cost. And then from there, went to the library, rested for a while. drinking plenty of water. Cause, oh yeah, another thing, I was feeling dehydrated, but drinking a lot of water, and my lips were just dry. Or they are still a little dry. Everything, and just felt tired. Try to get some rest, but not fall asleep, because I mean I'm in a public library. They frown upon sleeping in public libraries. After that, closer to time to go to the club, I stop and get some lunch, McDonald's, and that went down okay. And then actual club, same thing. I am tired. I let my co-instructor handle most everything. Fortunately, very small club, and I'm in the back. Trying to rest but stay awake, and all that. And yes, I am irritable as well with this. So I apologize for my irritability and go on to the last thing I have to do that night, and that's run an adult club, at which I run into Mike T, who helps with this as well. And he suggested, yeah, you should get a COVID test. Mind you, the last time I took a COVID test was 2022 Fringe, when everyone else in the house got COVID but me. But I still had to take daily tests, and that wound up being for naught, because they wound up canceling the shows anyway, and forced us to do online. Okay, that's fine. Everything. So we do that, and I tell everyone that's coming to the club, we're going to probably be ending early because I'm not feeling well. Which, yeah, they weren't happy, but they understood. And no, you're not getting your money back, unfortunately. But fortunately, my nearest drugstores are right there. So I went and got a COVID test. They're $20 now. You know. So got home and took it. Fortunately, they come in packs of 2. So I took the test, and yeah, positive. So I let my boss know what was going on, and basically took the next couple days to rest. With the exception of an errand, I had to take my brother to an appointment. I was just been resting and watching YouTube videos the last few days. I took another test yesterday, Friday, and turned out negative. So so I think I'm over most of it. You could probably still hear I'm still coughing a little bit, and we have the mucus just coming out, just refusing to abate and everything. And I think this is the worst part, is the cough and the sore throat just won't go away now, which is odd because I'm doing a podcast talking about it. So yeah, thank goodness I've had my COVID shots up to this date. In fact, I was supposed to get my booster a week from today. I'm still scheduled to get it, and might as well just tell the nurse, hey, I had COVID last week. So this, along with the flu shot, we'll see whether they recommend I take the booster anyway. So I think it's worth saying, well, this is some real shit, alright? It feels like the flu, but worse, if that makes any sense. And Yeah. So, yeah. What were some of the? Oh yeah, common symptoms. Well, dry cough. Yeah, I had that. Shortness of breath. Really didn't have much shortness of breath. Nasal congestion. Absolutely. Runny nose. Yes. Sore throat. Still have it. Fever. I don't think I really had much of a fever unless you count those night sweats I was talking about. Chills. Yeah. Again, not helped by the AC vents overhead. Fatigue. Yeah. Um, Symptoms often appear within 2 to 14 days of exposure. I'm wondering when I got this exposure, to be 100% honest with you, because it could have been anywhere. By the way, my sister also had COVID at the same time, but factd.com I'm reading from right now for all this. So, less common symptoms. Muscle aches, yes. Headaches, yeah. Severe fatigue, well, certainly Sunday. Sneezing, more towards the end. Sore eyes, not really. Shortness of breath, not really. Chest pain, thankfully no. Persistent cough, yeah. Hoarse voice, I think you can hear. Still got a little hoarseness. Difficulty sleeping, yeah, especially after Monday night, after I tested positive. Upset stomach, not really, but vomiting, I did not vomit, thank God, but I did have some case of diarrhea, which is interesting because I was supposed to do a colonoscopy this past week too, and that did not happen. I still have the powdered substance you're supposed to be drinking. That has been rescheduled. I might consider the less invasive alternative, but we'll see. Severe symptoms. Thankfully, didn't happen to me. Difficulty breathing at rests or being unable to speak full sentences. Drowsiness or an inability to stay awake. Okay, that did happen a little bit, certainly on that Sunday. Loss of consciousness, thank God that didn't happen. Confusion. Was that exclusive to COVID? A cold, clammy skin, pale bluish lips, pain or pressure, loss of movement or speech. Thank God these didn't happen. So I just had a mild case, all things considered. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I've been vaccinated. So for those of you who are listening and have not gotten COVID shots, for the love of God, get it your head out of your ass and get those shots. I am not kidding. Alright? Those shots very well could be the reason I'm still here. You know? And if you're not willing to get those shots, well, nice knowing you. Nice knowing you. You're probably going to wind up have a much more severe case than I did, and mine was not pleasant in the slightest, or even worse. So that is your health advice from me. Get your COVID shots. All right. No excuses. That said, I could also. This is a good time to quote South Park, or at least reference this, because I don't think the quote does it justice, but the situation does. So they did an episode about a Native American casino being set up, and the Native Americans decide, oh, we're going to fight back against the town by giving them SARS. COVID is caused by a SARS like virus. So this is the an early version of what would ultimately cause this particular illness. So the townsfolk get sick from this, including Randy, who tells Stan, find the white man's cure for this. Well, the white man's cure for SARS, it does actually work for COVID. Chicken noodle soup, specifically Campbell's in that particular case. Dayquil, or generic cough medicine, and Sprite. That, I think those really helped. I had it wasn't Campbell's, it wasn't chicken noodle, but I did have a box of chicken broth to take when I had to go on the clear liquid diet. That fortunately didn't have to happen for the colonoscopy. So that came in handy. So thank God for that. Dayquil, the cough syrup. We had plenty of cough syrup here. They just wound up downing almost a bottle and a half of the stuff over the week. Just so I could get to a point where I wasn't coughing, and the coughing was feeling like razor blades. So I did that. It wasn't until like the last day or two that I had gotten the Sprite portion of the white man's cure, and that really did help out a lot, I think. So yeah, that works. That certainly helps. But once again, get your damn COVID shots if you haven't already. All right. And I will go ahead and close by saying that this podcast is Uncalled For. It is hosted, produced, and edited by myself, Mike Cherniewski. The opening music is Iron Bacon by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com. It is licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license. And we're ending today's episode with The Sickness by Mon Plaisir. Licensed under Creative Commons CC0 1.0 Universal license. And you can find that song at freemusicarchive.org.
If you are in the United States or Canada, you can call us at 816-832-5160. Leave your message or question for us, and if we like it, we will play it on the podcast. Please support the podcast and purchase our exclusive Uncalled For merchandise. T-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, stickers, and so much more. Go to www.cafepress.com/uncalledforpod. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next time.